Knife sharpening is a vital skill for bushcraft. If you can't maintain a knife, the edge won't serve its purpose. Jobs become a lot easier with a sharp knife. So keeping your knife sharp is a must in the bush. Now, back at base, or back at settlements, you can use bench stones. Now these are Japanese water stones. They're not too expensive if you know where to buy them. I bought mine from axeminister.co.uk, and also the thicker you get, the longer they last. They are a bit higher maintenance than other stones, but they cut the fastest apart from diamond stones, and they leave the finest edge. So let's get started. To start off, I want to find my bevel. To do that, I tilt my knife slightly until the bevel is flat on the stone, so that's my angle, and then I just give it a few strokes. Now, make sure the stone is good and lubricated, give it plenty of water, and sharpen your knife. So, give it a few strokes away from you, and then you want to start doing strokes towards you. Now, if you have trouble with your edge, and when you're finished you don't have a mirror polish on your edge, and only parts for the polish, what you can do is get a marker, highlight the edge, and take a few strokes. And what parts are not being hit, what parts the mark is left on, is parts you need to work on. From your core stone, which for me was 800 grit, these are Japanese water stones, you can move to your medium stone, which is 1000 here. It's a double-sided stone, sawn in half with 250 grit on the other side. And same basic process, repeat again. A few strokes in one direction, a few strokes in the other, then alternate your strokes until you feel that you have a good edge. And a good way to test is a good polish on your bevel and an even bevel. It's a very good idea to pay particular attention to this part of your blade, because it can be missed on the stones. Just sort of the last 2 centimeters cannot get sharpened as well as the other parts of the blade were. So give it a little bit of special care. Okay, there's a quick rub back and forth with the just on the bottom of the edge, and of course in the other direction. Now you can alternate your strokes, and that should sort you out on your edge and also on your tip. Make sure you get a good sharp tip, and that to keep your knife sorted, just to make sure that every part of it is sharp and good. And also you can do a lightness test, see if there are any light spots on your blade. Okay, and make sure it's just clear. That'll indicate any burrs or things that you want to take out while you're sharpening. So I've moved on to my finer stones now. This is a 6000 grit, and from 4000 up, you need to use a Nagura stone to polish your stone to give you a nice fine paste. Okay, so once you have a good paste made, you can begin to sharpen. This is going to polish your edge. That can be the final step, apart from stropping. Final step on the bench stones. Make sure your blade is wiped clean, and now you can begin do the exact same process as all the other stones. Strokes one direction, strokes the other, and alternate. And just you can give the blade a little bit of extra polish, and this is going to really refine your edge. So, once you've finished all the other steps, it's time to strap your knife. So you've done your 6000 grit fine polishing, and now what the strap will do is help maintain your razor edge, and it'll also get rid of any burrs that are left over that you may not miss out on, but there shouldn't be too many. So basically to strap it, you just pull the blade, dragging the edge. And the angle doesn't really matter. What this will do, it'll clean up your edge and it'll polish your blade to a mirror finish. Now I move pretty fast. Don't try to do this, because what you could probably do is bring it over and then roll your edge. When I move, I always lift up my edge, or if you're really having difficulty, you can run it back, knock it over on its spine. So bring it back, bring it over on its spine, then do the same thing over on its spine. That's if the barbers really do it. So between 30 and 90 strokes should do it. I'd say about, I use 30 when I have a heavy compounded strap, but if you just have leather, maybe 50-60 should do it, or if you really think you need it, 90. You can't really overstrap. I usually use a belt, but just for demonstration here, because I'm outside, I'll use this homemade strap that I made. So and also pay attention to strapping all your edge. And when you've finished, you should have a mirror finish, like I do here. It's maybe difficult to see on the camera, but you can kind of see it. And now onto the paper cut test. So now I'll show you the results of sharpening. It will be the paper cut test. So, see, razor edge. Also, you can do the hanging hair test. I would do that, but my camera won't magnify enough to show it. But there you can see. Wait, sorry, there. It's a sharp edge. I'll have a go at the hanging hair test. See if you can pick it up. See if you could even pick up a hair. Up against the white background, maybe. Kind of. Let's see if I can split this. Or even just cut it off. There it goes. If you saw that, I don't know. But it's a really sharp knife. Perfect for bushcraft. Thanks for watching.